Alrighty, good morning everyone, 01 of 1 here, and I finally got the game to start up. Holy crap. I think there's something wrong with my Steam installation. I've tried repairing it, and I've tried repairing the games, and I've tried all kinds of things, but it's like the Steam games just don't want to start for some reason. And I don't know why. But I mean, it is what it is, and I don't know. So long as I'm here, I'm going to do a video, and yeah. So this is where we left off in the last episode, which I think was actually 2 weeks ago. Like I said, I've been trying to get this stuff to work. It just doesn't want to work, so we got lucky this time, I guess. Okay, so what do we need? We need a lot of plates. Okay. Which means we probably need more iron. Okay. And we are very quickly running out of iron. Well, I mean, we might not be running out, but that's a little loud. Okay. That's better. Alright, so first things first is we're just going to get a ton of iron going. And, yeah. It'll be interesting. And let's see, what else do we need to do in this episode? So one thing that I do want to try to do is build our gas storage. And there is a type of door that I want to try making that I've never made before. So I want to see if I can actually get that to work. So that would be definitely interesting. Alright. Just making sure that I'm getting all the iron off of the ceiling here. Okay, how are we looking? A little bit of iron left there. I think that's okay. So it seems like we still have a decent amount of iron here. And we still have some over here too, and some over in here, so I think we'll be okay. All right, the other thing that we're gonna have to do is get this to connect in with all that stuff over there in the corner. So that's gonna be interesting too. And also, I think this was just outside of the range of these guys. So another thing that I should probably look into is either getting this thing to connect to this or just moving the whole thing closer. I mean, I don't know what I want to do. Or I could just move the build and repair units. Just move their range. All right, so if I were to take you, oh, and then this is going to be really, really difficult to do. Can I get at them from the top? Yes, okay. So maybe we can make this work. So we are going to go into this guy and have it show its area. Show area is where? Did I pass it? I thought it was towards the bottom. Oh, there it is, right there. Show area. Okay. So we're going to take this guy, and we're going to mess with the offsets until we can get this to cover. Yeah, so you can see that it doesn't extend quite out to where we need it to. So if we go into here, let me see. Area, offset left, right, front, and back. I have no idea which one of these is which. Okay, so that's that. Nope. Hey, Okay, so up and down, definitely not that one. Okay, so then if we get this to go out that way, I think that'll work. Okay, and then it changed colors, so it is trying to do something, which is good. That's what we want. Looks like it's picking up stuff. Okay, and it's building too. Good. Good. All right, and I picked up a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna throw all the iron in here and see how and where that goes. Oh, that's going down to the one that isn't even completed yet. Oh, but it's actually kind of going where it needs to go, I think. But I thought I had one of these set. Yeah, so did you see this thing like kick out some iron? Like it should not have done that. This should have kept it from going unless... Oh, this needs to be whitelist. Okay, that's why. And then this guy should already be on whitelist. Okay, good. And then this is going to be our ice. Good. Okay. So that is good to go. I feel like I have to sneeze. So hang on a sec. Okay. Okay, so that's all built. Good. This guy is on. But it's not actually doing the smoke thing, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, let's see. What else do we got to do? I could turn the area off, but I'm just going to leave it on so I know where my kind of building area is, I guess. I mean, I suppose I don't need to see it, but... we'll just turn it off. That's fine. We know that it extends out pretty far past where I need. There we go. We're going to have to fill up on gases again. All right, so I'm going to grab about 150 of those, I think. Then I'm going to go up into here and place in the extra ice that I've got on me. There we go. And that way we can fill up our oxygen and hydrogen a little bit more. And I think that'll be good. The drink of this episode is Monster Energy Zero Ultra because it is morning, and Monster Energy Zero Ultra is my coffee. Okay. All right. So we need stuff, lots and lots of stuff. First things first, we need to change that out. There we go. Then this whole thing has to go out to at least here, which means that this whole thing has to go out to at least here. All right. So is this going to be enough room for the door? I think it will be. Okay. Okay, so now we need to get in these things. Is it shift click to change the color? Shift middle click? No. Control middle click? No. Do I have to have something set first? Ooh, no, that is definitely not it. Okay, I guess we'll just go and do it this way then. There is a way where you can just change this, and that needs to be black, so I just messed that up too. Alright. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. But yeah, there's like a way to like color pick. I don't remember what it is at the moment though, but there is a way. But for now, we'll just get this thing going. Both of those are not where they were supposed to be. Okay, so there is that. Good. That is not supposed to go there. Okay. And that gets replaced. Okay. And then we go and we throw this guy in here. Okay. And then this guy goes here and here. This guy goes there and there. That is, there is a way. Is it Alt P? No. It's not right click either. Is it Control right click? No. Shift right click? No. Oh man, what is that? Doesn't show me in here, so let's go into options, controls, controller selection. That doesn't help me at all. Miscellaneous view, block placement, systems, interactions. Repaint block. Miscellaneous color picker is P. But I already knew that. Hang on a sec. Okay, so it's actually, so you have to be in this mode and then it's Shift P to do it. There we go. Okay. So now that we have that done and figured out, sort of. Okay, do we want to put this on? Yeah, okay, so that's in that block space, not the other one. All right. Sir, do you mind? Can you just work here? Thank you. There we go. All right, and then Shift P. There we go. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Like some of these things, like when you're trying to put them in there, like if you're looking at it this way and you have nothing behind it to actually click on, or it's just like empty space or whatever. So like, let me show you what I mean. So like this, like I had that 45-degree block behind it to click on, right? Now, if I'm over in here, like I have to be looking at that 45-degree block or at this block here, but in this block space in order to place it, right? But you can see, like, once you get to like here, like if you don't have it exactly right, then it just starts going crazy, right? That can be very annoying. So if you ever get yourself into an orientation where that is actually happening, move over to the back side so that way you can actually look at the face and then you can see it's nice and solid. So then you look at the face of the block before it, but make sure that the cursor is in this block space here, the one that's in green, and then it'll let you place it in there. But now you can see, because I'm not looking in this block space, it's not letting me put it in here. So then you got to reorient yourself again. So that way you're looking through this block space at this block. Kind of annoying that it does that, but you know, it is what it is. And there's nothing we can really do about it. So, yeah. All right, so now you can see that I have to look through this block space here, but I have to look at a block outside of it. And it has to be like an actual space that's taken up by that block, not like empty space. See, like right now, like I'm looking through what should be this block space here, but because it's not, there's nothing to click on, like in this face of that green block, it thinks that I'm looking at that block. And so it's just weird sometimes. But if it starts going crazy on you, just reorient, and most of the time you'll be good. And then this guy, okay, that is not what I clicked on, but okay. All right, that has to go out at least to here. Right, okay. And then that is that, so that'll be, that's a 2x1, right? Yeah. There we go. So there is the base and the tip. Good to go. All right. Now we go back into this color and into this block. There we go. And then that, and then that. All right. Sir, did not need you to go there. All right. And I am out of steel plate. Get over on this side so he doesn't go crazy on me. That is not in there the right way. Wait, yes it is. Okay. I thought I had these things in there going horizontally, but it looks like I've got them in there going vertically, so all good. And I'm gonna need to refuel my gases again. Ah. On those ones you can see that the little S looking thing here is horizontal, but on this one it's vertical. So yeah. Okay. But there is our little chutes. They're all done. Should work out all right. I need to put these little things on the bottom. But first, let's refuel. Okay. So now for the fun part. And by fun part, I mean try to figure shit out so that way it does what I want it to do. And then I'm gonna have to take out a ton of this ice, which is going to be interesting. I think I went too far. I did. Okay. So all of that should be able to be built, and then we need to go and take out all of this ice in here. And I kind of want to keep the ice so we can, you know, start getting our hydrogen storage up. So I might have to do some sort of like a makeshift drilling rig, maybe. What would be the easiest way to do this? Okay. Okay, first off, how many blocks is this? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18. It's going to be 3. Yeah, okay. So this should take us pretty much to the end once those are built. Okay. And then we're gonna have to go back here. So I'm gonna do, let's see, some half blocks. So that way it doesn't get confused about what it needs to connect to. That'll go here. Too far. Okay. It's building something. At least it looks like it's building something. But nothing is actually getting built. Okay. Okay. So we need these to be grouped. And we'll share the initial tensor and we will reverse. Now that should go all the way out to the end. And we're looking at this block here. Oh. Okay. So we have to go to this block. Although I suppose, technically, we don't have to do that. Okay. Then I need to put a button on here. I need interior plates. Okay. And then I need to put something on here to make this a smart grid. So a little tiny control panel should do the trick. And then a button again. Okay, and then this is going to go and take these guys and reverse them. Good to go. Okay, and we are back to here. All right, so next thing that we're going to have to do, let's see, we'll go back into here. So we're gonna need to set up a miner here. Probably one there. That should hopefully be enough. And, you know, technically I don't actually need all of these pistons. So I'm going to get rid of these. I just need these. And honestly, I don't even need two. I could just do it with one. Okay. And then to make sure that this thing works properly, we're going to put our single piston ooh, I need gas. sand energy. Holy crap. Huh. That could have been bad. Okay, so why did I say that I only need one piston? Because I only need one piston. What we're going to do is we're going to connect all the drills together, and we're going to have all of that work off of just a single piston. And then this needs to be dug out a little bit. There we go. Okay, we're going to turn you on. We probably do need that to be all the way over, though, now that I think about it. Okay, that's easy enough to fix. Oh, hey, look at that. Big block of ice just floating there. Okay. So let's go with this instead. And we'll see if we can squeeze that in there. No, of course not. Honestly, I probably should have seen this coming, but it's fine. How do I want to do this? Well, we've got... Does this count as a smart block? I think that counts as a smart block. And then if we have that on there, then we can get rid of this guy, which should then allow us to place this guy. No, still doesn't like the corner. Okay. How about now? No? Oh, ice. Makes sense. Okay, how about now? Good, good, good. All right. So with that on there, that becomes a smart grid, so we should be able to get rid of this now. And then that means that we can take this guy, and then, let me see, the block that I need is actually in this block. There we go. Do something like that. I don't know why, but just because. But that allows me to get rid of these guys. And then we've got somewhat more substantial connection here. I could have just used like a regular block, I suppose. But meh, it's fine. Okay, so now that we've got that, we're going to turn this guy on. And we're going to send this out. Hopefully it doesn't break. It's moving very, very quickly. And that's what happens when you have your pistons moving too fast for your drill. You end up starting to break things. So, let me see. Pistons minor. We're going to slow this down to 0.1. Okay. Now we're going to bring it back. There we go. And it's slowly eating away at the ice. Good to go. Now, we're also going to need a thing to pick up the ice. So that's going to be fun. Or to collect the ice, I suppose. So for now, that's just going to be me. I'm picking up like 0 ice. Okay, so I need, what do I need? I need an ejector. There we go. Does this come in large grid? No, it's only small grid. A connector will work. So we're gonna throw that onto there. And then throw out is on, collect all on. There we go. There we go. Now, as we're mining, it's just going to keep spitting out this stuff. So that'll be fun. Okay. So now that that's done, we need to get to this block space here, I believe. So, let's see. We're going to need to do this. So we need one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. How far is this going to get us? Might be too far. Okay. I mean, really, I just need the one drill. I don't need multiple drills. So we're going to go through here, change this out to that, and then we'll throw in this drill here. And let's see, just going to turn this guy on as soon as it gets built. And then we also need to drill out all of this. So we can put in another drill here. Turn that one on. And then, let's see. Do one of these guys, throw in another drill on the end here, make sure this guy's turned on. There we go. I think that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to take the connector and I'm going to put it over here. So that way it's kind of spitting out not where we're going to be digging. So I think that'll actually probably be good. So collect all, throw out. Good to go. And then we'll need to do that, but first we need to clear out all of this ice first. So that should work. Hopefully, anyways. Just need to wait for this guy to finish getting built. Good. There we go, and it is working. So now we can send this guy off again. Sweet, it's working. Now the only bad thing is once we start moving this piston down, that's not going to cut it anymore. hopefully that is moving fast enough. I think it is. Basically, I just don't want stuff to start building up in here. And it looks like it isn't, so that's good. Kind of cool. And we should be getting close to the edge. Is that going to hit? Or is that going to stop right where I need it to? Looks like it stops right where I needed it to. Good. Okay. Now we send this back. And it looks like we've got little ridges going on here, but that should be all right, I think. Okay, and then we need that drill on there. Good to go. Then we need to do that. Then we need another drill on there. Good to go. Turn that guy on right away. Okay. So that is all the ice picked up. We're going to have just a ton of ice in here, I think. 719,000. But we're still only about halfway full here, so that's good. I forgot to turn that middle one on. There we go. Now I believe we are good to go. So we'll send it out one more time. Get her done. And yeah, this is how we're gonna clear all this stuff out. Easy way to do it, plus we get to keep all the ice. So I think it's a win-win. Now, if I wanted to really clear this out, I would switch all of these pistons over to the right-click mode, in which case they would clear out a much larger area than they are right now. But I think most of this stuff I can pretty much handle. Just kind of going through here and doing my own right-click drilling. Want to make sure I don't get too close to that thing because it does hurt. And then if I'm missing just this little bit of ice, but I'm collecting the bulk, then I'm pretty happy with this. There's a lot of ice. Okay, I think that is the bulk of it. Send it back one more time, and then we'll drop it down. Okay. Alright, so now for this guy, we're gonna have to change its velocity down to negative 0.1. And then its maximum distance, we're gonna change this to 2.5, so it'll go down a single block. And then we'll send it out to do the mining again. We are going to have a lot of ice. We have 1 million. We're gonna need another storage thing in here. Well, I suppose for now we can just kind of stack one in here. I think that'll be fine. So store, nope. What are they called? Container. There you go. Large. There we go. This guy. All right. So I need you to go like this, like that. Okay. So give me an interior plate if you don't. Wait, I have an interior plate. Why you no work? What do you need? Just says unable to place. Why? Is there anything in the way? It'll place here, but it won't place there. It's not a clip. It could be this. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. So now I should be able to place that. Good to go. Looks like it's got everything but the interior plates. So that'll be good. And I need gas. All right. Good to go. Okay, how are you doing? Good. All right. So now we should be good for another million or so. Probably 1.5 million. Okay, so you need to reverse. We're gonna share the tensor. Okay, so that'll push you guys down. Till it gets a full block down. Okay, and then we send that guy out again. All right. Is working well so far. Okay, so we've gotten through the surface ice, and now we're getting down into the really deep blue ice. I suppose you can call it the glacier ice, maybe. Okay, what else can I do? I can build these things out, right? Okay. So this needs to go into here like that. And like that. And then into here like this. And like, if I can get it to work. Nope, that way. Okay. So there's that. And then we've got, what is this piece? Okay, inverted corner. Okay. That'll be, there we go. This guy. How do I have that in there? Okay, so it needs to make the 45-degree up. Okay, so it does go in there like that. All right. Okay. Then we need this guy, this guy. Okay, and then what? We have the inverted corner and another inverted corner. Okay. That sort of acts like a backstop. Okay. And then we just have the plates, or panels, whatever you want to call them. Okay. That needs to go into there like that. Good. Good, I think that's good. I did put in little tiny pieces down here on the bottom. So that's going to be these guys. There we go. Okay. So I think that gets those all kind of looking the same way, which is what we wanted. I could extend this out, at least to there. is not where you were supposed to go. Okay. All right, so that will get... Okay, so those look pretty good now. Good to go. We're gonna bring you back. How much more ice do we have now? Probably a ridiculous amount. 608,000. Okay. Along with 1 million in here. All right. And once this gets back, I'm gonna have to move this guy. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it though, to be completely honest. I suppose there is one thing that I could do that would look kind of silly, but it would work. Let's see. Actually, hang on. Let me do it this way. Alright, so if we take this, and I'm gonna need interior plate, okay. Oh, I need hydrogen. Okay. Okay, so now we got that kind of sort of figured out. Okay, so now we're gonna take this, make it into this, and then we're gonna grab the connector again. Have that go there. And then this guy is going to collect all and throw out. That should be good. Okay. And then for this, we're gonna need... Alright, and then we'll get this going over here. Alright, now I need... Do we have a piece that can fit in there? We do not, okay. So then we'll go with this. Actually, hang on. Because this still has to move down, right? And I don't want it to get stuck on the edge there, so is there a way... that's not gonna work. That's not what I'm looking for either, so we'll just do it this way. It's gonna be the easiest way to get this done. Alright. There we go. So now everything should be coming out of that side. That'll go there. That'll go there. And are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Collect all, throw out. You are connected, right? Yes. Okay. So are you not actually collecting all and throwing out, sir? I would like if you could do that, please. It's not working. Why are you not working? See, it should be pulling all of this ice out and spitting it out up here. Right? That's what it's supposed to do, but it's not doing it. And I don't know why. Why are you not rotating, sir? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, are you collecting all? Yes. Okay. Now you're actually working. And throw out. There we go. Good. Alright, so now we should be able to drop this down and everything should be fine. So we're going to go down to 5 now. This is certainly one way to do it. Probably gonna need more storage, to be honest. Where are we at with this guy? About halfway full. Yeah, we're probably gonna need another one. Okay. All right, and I probably want to wait until this is built, because otherwise it'll spend all of its time picking up stuff and not building, which is going to be kind of an issue. There we go. All right. Now we can send this guy off again. So off you go. Do the mining thing. You know, you could actually probably use this design idea for like like those Tonka trucks that you used to have, or at least I used to have one when I was a kid. And you can make like a whole drilling truck out of it, right? So you could have like the drills be up under the cab or something, and then as it drives, it drills or whatever, and then it just spits everything out into like this huge, container in the back. Now it's more kind of manual, I guess, instead of, having everything rely on conveyors. I know some creators like to, and some players too, they like to try to not use conveyors as much as possible. I mean, that's kind of like what I'm doing up here with having, just showing all of this stuff before it goes down and gets collected. But yeah, I mean, it's an option. Could work. Potentially. Okay. That is a lot of ice. That is a lot of ice. Oh man. But I kind of like this, because like with conveyors, it's like you don't really have an idea of like how much you're actually taking. I mean, you can see how much you've got that you're taking out, but you don't see it like stacked up like this, right? So it's kind of a different feel, I guess. I like it. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna bring it back. And then one thing I could do is once I've got this dug down pretty much as far as it'll go, which will take another 2 passes, I can switch all the pistons over to right-click mode and then run it down through again just to make sure that everything's nice and cleared out. And that should give me enough room for what I want to do, I think. And so the basic idea of what I want is we're going to have a bunch of pistons kind of running along the edge here, right? So it'll push all the way out to the edge. And then connected to each, like, see how this is like connected to this piston here? So like going off of here will be garage doors, right? And then they'll kind of extend out that way. And then the garage doors extend out 4 blocks, right? These whole things extend out 4 blocks. So what we can do is you take one full solid block, go across here, and then you put your garage doors here. Then they'll extend out, maybe they'll only extend out 3 blocks from there. Because I think it's 4 including the base, right? But yeah, I can always change up the pistons a little bit, but basically it'll have just a series of retracting doors, and they'll all kind of retract back over to here. And then once put out, they'll all go back this way. So that's kind of the idea of what I want to do here. I think it'll be interesting. And then basically what's going to be under there is kind of like once you go through all of that, you open this thing up and you're looking down into like a canyon, and lined up on either side of the canyon is just nothing but hydrogen storage. Just like a ridiculous amount of hydrogen storage. And so that's kind of the idea of what I want that to look like. All right, next we're going to send you down to 7.5, and then I need to check to see how much storage we have available. 359,000. Yeah, we should be able to do 1 full pass with what we've got, I think. Okay. Get her done. But yeah, I mean, for something that I just kind of threw together, this is actually working out pretty nicely. I like this. It works well. The wall here is kind of straight, sort of. I might have to build, once I go down a little bit more, I'm going to extend this wall down. I might have to throw in another set of drills to drill out the sides here a little bit, because I want to have the hydrogen tanks kind of inset inside of here. So like the middle of them would probably sit right here, and then you'd have one block out that you can see, and then this whole middle section would be kind of open. And we'd have, I don't know, like catwalks or something in there. Oh, what are we picking up here? Is this... Oh, crap. This is a lot of nickel. Oh, hey, and we're picking up some iron, too. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, how are we doing for storage? So we're gonna need another large container. Not gonna be able to put one there. We could put one there, but then it'll block off all access, which is not great. Suppose we can put one on top. Just need an interior plate for it. Okay. But if we're picking up iron like all the way here, that means that there's a shit ton of iron still under there. Right? Yeah, so that must go on for like a ways. Which is a good thing, you know, more iron. What else do I need to do? So we're gonna have all of the ice come in here. And I think I want to have this be glass, and then have like a little room in there just with nothing but H2O2 generators. So that way, you know, you can, I mean, we're not going to actually use all of them all at once. It's just going to be more of like an aesthetic kind of thing, but they'll be there. All right, and then we're going to extend this out the rest of the way, so 210. I don't think we're going to need nickel for a while. That is a lot of nickel. All right, I think that is now fully extended, so we're going to send it out, get her done. But yeah, so I think this will be a good starting place for what I'm trying to do here. Look at how much ore is in there. It's just ridiculous. That is a lot of nickel. That is a lot of nickel. Dude, do you know how long it's going to take just to process all of that? It's going to be ridiculous. Pulling up a little bit more of the iron, which is good. Yeah, so that made a pretty quick work of all of this, I think. We'll let that just kind of finish chomping everything up. Like, look at all of that nickel. That is a ton of nickel. What am I going to do with it all? Jeez. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll pull it back, I guess. Alright, so we're about an hour and 20 minutes into this video. I think what I'm going to do next is probably work on the door here, because I can work on everything underneath there even with a door in place, so I think that will be fine. Okay, so now I said that there were 18 here, right? So divided by 4, so that'll be 3 times 12. No, that's not going to work out. I might have to adjust. Might have to go back another 2 blocks and start there, maybe. Not sure how this is going to work out. Okay, but one thing I do know is that we no longer need any of this, so we are going to get rid of all of it. There we go. And then we're also not going to need any more of this. So that will get rid of you. And we're not going to need you, or you, or you, or you. Or those. Or that. All right, there we go. So that will return all the pieces and parts to me, so I can build something new. Okay. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to be colored pink. What are you doing? So I think I might have to change this up a little bit. So that'll be all of these coming out. And then we're going to replace it with... Okay, so it's not in that one. It's got to be in this one. There we go. So these... Now, I'm thinking about how finicky pistons are and how they don't like to move if anything is kind of in their way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some panels through here. Because the edge of this thing is going to run kind of into this block space here, and I want to make sure there's nothing blocking it, but I also want to make sure that I've got coverage from the top. So that's going to be interesting. And I could paint all of these panels to be like the yellow kind of like warning stripe type thing and have that just go like all the way around. I think aesthetically that would look pretty good. Still trying to rip apart that stuff, eh? Okay. That's fine. Okay. All right, so now I need the garage door, or hangar door, whatever you want to call them. Warfare hangar door? What's the difference? Ooh, windowed. We can do windowed? Okay. What does this even look like? Oh, is that only 3? Wait, does that actually work out if it's 3? Well, no, because it retracts back into 1. Okay, but if I put 2 of them together, then it makes up 6, which is going to be the same. Wait, is that going to work out? Okay. I think I might only need to take off just this one instead of going back two. Okay, so let me grab the pistons here. So, and then we're probably gonna have to change because right now it's gonna be pushing kind of against this, which I'm not a fan of. And then we'll do solid. Do we want to do solid? Piston, door 1. Piston, door 2. Piston, door 3. Okay, so we're going to have you extend. And then we're going to have you extend. And then you, because I know that this isn't going to extend out all the way because we do have a small bit of offset here. So I figure if I can make the first two extend all the way to 10, and then figure out what we need to do for this last one. So like if I extend this out all the way, it's not going to go out all the way because it'll stop because it can't go out any farther. And then I can figure out what that distance is and then make that be the maximum distance, and then maybe that'll work. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, now max distance here is 9.6. Okay. So then if we make this to be 9.6, and then we reverse, and then we extend, then it should stop right where it needs to stop. Okay. Good to go. This needs to be a smart grid for now. Okay, so let's throw this on there just for now. So yeah, you saw it kind of bounce right there. That's scary. Okay. So now, if I were to take this guy and put it this way, and then take this guy, put it that way, would these extend? Yeah, those should extend to each other, which means that I can actually put these back. I just needed that one extra space there for the piston. Okay. Open, close. I said that this was, oh, there's the window. Nice. It's not much of a window though. I don't know if I like that, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think I do. Hangar door, let's just go with the normal one. Okay, and what are you waiting on? Steel. Do we have enough steel? We should have more than enough steel plates and stuff. We do not. Okay. We still have 22,000 iron ore. Or, no, that's iron ingots. Okay, no, that's good. 150, wow, we have a lot. 156,000 iron. Okay, good, good. Okay, so it's making those right now. Okay, that's fine. So we just need to give it a moment, and then we should be okay. Okay, good. Now, okay, so there's that. Ooh, they don't really quite meet, do they? Okay, so what if I made the maximum distance on this to be 9.8? There we go. And if we made the max distance on this one to also be 9.8. And then if this one gets extended out to 9.8, will that go all the way to the wall? Kind of, sort of. Close enough anyways. Okay, so then we need to take another one of these, put one there, and then another one of these, put it there, put one here, and put one here. And then of course I'm gonna have to take all of these hangar doors and group them all together, so that way I can, you know, open them and close them all at once. But yeah, so this is the basic idea here. And then once these all retract, like all of the doors, like all of these hangar doors will be stuck in like this little, however much area this takes up. Well, all three of those take up is how much area this is going to take up. So I think it'll look kind of cool once I can actually get it to work. But I just need to wait for these things to get built. And then in the meantime, I can get rid of what I don't need. Is that full? That is all the way full. Holy crap. You can go, you can go, you can go. Should be alright. Alright. Get you to close. Hopefully that just barely meets. Good, good. Alright, how you doing? Good. Now we should be working on this one. Once that one gets all the way done, of course. Also, I have no idea if my voice has been like really, really low this entire time. I've been kind of leaning back in my chair, so not speaking directly into the microphone. So now I am hunched over like an old man and speaking basically directly next to the microphone, so it should be picking up my voice a little better now. I need like one of those like microphone arm extender things that kind of just like hold it like right in front of you. I need one of those. Right now it's just kind of like sitting on the desk in front of me. All right, how are you doing? Okay. So this is basically what it's going to look like, but just like multiply this all the way across, you know? And yeah, so I'm going to take all of the hangar doors and group them up for now. Hangar door, so all of these, and then hangar doors. Okay, so now we're gonna open all of them. Okay. And then at the same time that those are being opened, our piston doors, are these in a group? They should be in a group. Piston, elevator, piston, elevator. We do not have one for the piston doors. Okay. All right, so pistons door. And then we reverse all of these guys, and then it takes all of this and it just kind of shrinks it all. It should work. Nice. And that's what it's gonna look like all the way across once it's all the way closed, and then we can get in over here, which means that we could probably make our room for all of our O2H2 gens under here, and then have this be like the hydrogen area, or I could, you know, keep this whole area be under here like that. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so now the question is, okay, I'm going to need a timer block to make all of these things work all at the same time. And then I think these are opening and closing at the same rate as these, which means that this has to actually go faster. So -1. Okay. And then I'll put in one of these guys. Seems like a good place for it, right? And then directly under it, I will put in the timer block. And we want to make sure that we can access it, so that can go there. Okay, so now actions that we're going to set up, we're going to go into our groups. Our hangar doors are going to be open or closed, and then our piston doors are also going to be reversed or extended. And then we're going to call this timer block door. That should work for that. All right, and then we get this guy, big red button. And that's going to go into the timer block door, and then trigger now. And there we go. It extends, but you don't actually really see it kind of extending, like we lost a little bit there. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I think that actually worked out pretty nicely. Don't have a space in between there, good to go. Okay. And now, if we were to do this again. Yes, these ones are a little faster than these ones, but that's fine. Nice. All right, so that's how it's going to work. Now for the hard part is getting all the other hangar doors on here. Yeah, that's probably not going to be fun, but you know, it's what we got to do. So I guess let's get it done. Hangar door. Get her done. All right. Unable to place. Okay, so let's extend it out all the way, if you don't mind. Hello? Yeah, didn't like that those were kind of off to the side, and it still actually doesn't like it. Oh, this is going to be potentially an issue. And then we need you to reverse. Okay, and then we need you to extend out all the way. Don't mind. Okay, now hopefully that will clear up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then this is going to take a while to get all of this built. So it's just going to be a thing. And then we can change this back down to 9.8. And reverse, and reverse. There we go. And now everything's kind of where it needs to be. And we can continue building. All right. You don't like that. Okay. That's fine. We know how to make you work, so that'll be good. Yeah, and you can see now why I needed to do that, because this is actually under this a little bit. You can see just a tiny, tiny little smidge there. Actually, I don't even know if you can see that, but it is there. If I had a block here, I would not have been able to place these. So that's why I did all of that. Okay. So now that that is doing its thing, I need to refuel. And then I'm going to throw some more ice up into the elevator. Because right now, like, these things are not connected. I mean, they're building everything, but they're not actually connected. So take some ice, throw it up into here, make sure that we can continue having all of our delicious oxygen and hydrogen. Okay. Okay, so that's there. This needs to extend out all the way, but in order to do that, okay, so you can close, you can close, you can close, and you can close. And then you are back where you need to be, right? No, you are not. Okay, so 9.8, reverse, reverse, good to go. All right. And then we'll just reverse it all the way, bring that in, and then we'll extend this out all the way. It's cool how that works. Like, this is extending at the same time, or at the same rate that's retracting, so it looks like this isn't even moving. It's kind of cool. Okay. So now that we've got that, this is out all the way, yes? Yes, okay, good. And then we need and then this guy just needs to go to there. All right. Now we can change this back out to 9.8. And then, let's see, this can be extended. That's already extended, okay. So now we should be good to go. It's gonna take a while for all of these things to get built. We've got to make a lot of iron plates, like a lot of iron plates. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so all of these airtight hangar doors. That is a lot. And we're going to save all of that. And they should all work at the same rate now. So now we just need to wait for them to get built. And then I should probably retract all of the pistons, so that way, because right now the hangars are open, which means that the pistons have to be retracted. I can't talk right now. Oh my god. Anyways, so that way when I hit the button, we're not like extending and closing at the same time, or retracting and closing at the same time. But yeah, this is our super fancy door. It works out quite well, I think. And then, actually, hang on a second. if we did this at -0.5, we keep this one at 1, and then we extend this one at 1.5. Then I think that'll actually keep up with all of the doors. But yeah, if you ever wanted to like know how to make like a super big sliding door that covers up a large area that you could actually fly an entire ship into, this is how you do it. And then this can be extended out however far you need. Just pile your pistons on there, and then wherever you want it to end, just put a block there. And then just remember that your first block on your first piston is also going to be a block. And then you do that, you build these things out, and you can make them go pretty much infinite distances if you really, really want. But if you want to make sure that these are opening and closing at the same rate that these are extending and retracting, you got to go, at least I think that's how it's going to work, is going to be 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, etc., etc. So it's just depending on how you want it to look aesthetically while it's working, but this does what it's supposed to, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. So now all we gotta do is just wait for this all to get built. And odds are I'm probably gonna run out of iron. Well, no, maybe not. I had a lot, like a lot. So maybe I won't have to worry about that. But we're a little under 2 hours, but all we have to do now is just wait for all of these things to get built. And like I said, it's gonna take a little while, so I'm just gonna leave this running. I'm gonna get myself some breakfast. And yeah, that should be good for the video. And then provided Steam is still working, I may do another video, maybe this game, maybe a different game, I don't know. But for now, that's what I got. Let me know what you guys think of the door, and if you think that would be something that you could integrate into one of your builds. And yeah, that's all I got. So until the next time, have a good one.